As I head to my classroom, I run into Travis exiting the computer lab. Good morning, Rui. How are you? A little tired. I think I stayed up too late last night. Playing your favorite game, no doubt. Does it really seem like that's all I do? I wonder. You know, if you like that game so much you might want to try playing Diamond Moon. Isn't that really popular series from Japan? It is. They just released the latest installment a few months ago. It's a lot like your game, but with an actual plot. If you're interested, you should check it out. Thanks for the suggestion. Suggestion. Can't even talk anymore. You are very welcome. I bid a goodbye to Travis and head to class before the ring bells. Let's help out. As I head to the work program, I run into Travis again. Oh, sorry, excuse me. What? Don't tell me you were expecting me to say something like, watch out where you're going, you stupid girl. He sighs. I'm not as terrible as you imagine, you know. I know I didn't say anything. I was just wondering about something. And what would be? So you know that puzzle about knights and demons? Yes. Couldn't you just ask something like, is 1 + 1 equal 2? And whoever says no is the liar? ... It doesn't work that way. In other words, yes, and you don't want to admit it. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Hey, I'm going, I just wanted to mention it. I hurry off down the hallway trying to hide my glee. I actually got Travis to be speechless. I spent the next hour happily folding a set of pamphlets for the school. I have 47 now. Yay! Time to go home. Let's study even more. I don't understand any of this. I give up. Weekend. Shira and I are spending the weekend working on our projects. This is going so much better than I expected it to. I have so much to say about Athena herself that I could probably write a separate report on just her. That's great. I found a lot of info on Athenian philosophy, but not as much on other aspects of their culture. Although, to be honest, I'm kinda busy with work lately. Oh? You know you're not allowed to have a job outside of school, right? Yeah, I know that. I've been doing the school's work program well, except for that one day with the computer games club. You worked for the computer games club? Yeah, it was pretty fun. I'd avoid that club if I were you. What? What's wrong with that club? Well, nothing's wrong with the club itself, but the president seems to have a sketchy past. He transferred to our school from a pretty prestigious private school in the middle of the year last year. I don't know why you transfer from a high-level school like that to our public school without warning. Maybe he just didn't like it there. Yeah, maybe. But it's more likely that he got kicked out. Shiro shrugs and returns to his work. But I really don't know any details, so take it with a grain of salt. I see, thanks. I didn't realize that Travis transferred in. I guess that explains why he doesn't like the school that much though. If I went to a nice school and had to transfer out, I'd be unhappy too. It's been a while since I last played Rivenwell online. I should check to see how Rui is doing. Good morning, Rui. Hey Fiona, how's it going? Not bad. I was about to head to Cavern of Tears for the promotion. Wanna come? I'd love to. It's been a long time, hasn't it? It's rare that we come down here since there aren't any promotions. Oh well, it's nice to just do stuff for fun once in a while. So, about Alistair. Oh, him. You still haven't figured out who it is? Sigh, not yet, no. Honestly, it's a little frustrating. Well, do you have any clues yet? Nothing yet. I've been keeping an eye on all the guys, but nothing seems suspicious yet. Are you sure it's someone who goes to your school? It has to be. He even said it so himself. I just wish I had more to go on. Don't let it bother you too much, okay? Huh? What do you mean? Well, I'm sure that you have other things to worry about, like homework, you know. Whatever, homework is homework. Ara, you shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't be that way. In fact, I really should be doing some homework myself. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah, see you. I play for a few hours before calling it a day. I have 62. In the classroom. Shira and I shared a table for lunch today. Yay! Do you mind if I join you for lunch? Not at all, we're friends, aren't we? We spent lunch chatting about our project and planning our presentation. Yay! Now the school's out. Let's work on the project. I think we're making some good progress on this project. Me too. This is moving a lot faster than I thought it would. It's actually pretty cool how advanced the Athenians were. Their fashions were interesting too. Then we should get to work on filling in the information for our slideshow. I already started working on the rough framework for the slideshow. Let me show you. Shiro pulls up a file on his computer to show me the slideshow presentation that he's been working on. Oh, looks like a good start. I clicked through the slides. He's already lined up blank slides for the outline we worked on together. Before I can compliment him on his hard work, his phone rings. Sorry, I will be right back. He rushes off to answer the phone. I paged through the slides again. They look good. Shiro's really a hard worker. I'm kinda embarrassed by how little work I've done for our project. I wait for a few minutes, but Shiro still hasn't returned. Must be an important phone call. It seems a little rude to poke around his room, but I am curious to know more. As nice as he is, he hasn't really told me much about himself. He's Fiona! Well, there's no time like the present. Poke around his room. But there's nothing like some good old-fashioned snooping. Indeed. I thumbed through a pile of papers on his desk, homework, school announcement, nothing terribly interesting. A quick scan of his room doesn't reveal much either. It's a wonder how neatly kept his room is. I glance down and see something bright and colorful in the waste bin beside his desk. What is this? I reach in and pull it out. It looks like some discarded packaging. Wait, isn't that the logo for Rivenwell Online? What are you doing? Huh, nothing. I wouldn't call digging through my trash nothing. Sorry, I guess not. Oh, she guesses not. That's great. Well, you don't have to be so rude about it. I did apologize after all. Shiro tries to snatch the packaging from my hand, but I pull it out of his reach. Oh no, you don't. Give it back, it belongs to me. So? Shiro grabs for it again, and I leap from the chair to avoid his hand. Unfortunately, the chair swings around without warning and I lose my footing. Oh, yep, of course. Every time someone falls in these scenarios, It always ends up this way. Absolutely always. Shira and I lie on the floor, frozen for a few seconds. In my head I can hear myself screaming, but the only thing that pops out of my mouth is an inaudible squeak. Are you okay? Yeah, you? I think so, I just need a moment. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I know. Shiro raises himself up on one arm and winces as he does. I think I hit my head. I'm really sorry, I noticed that I'm still clutching the cardboard packaging from Shiro's waistband. It's from Rivenwell Online, right? I guess there's no use denying it. I bought the point card so I could get the Winterfrost braid. That's a high-level sword. Are you a knight? Does it matter? Sorta. I'm looking for a guy who plays as a demon character. I see. I hate to change the topic of conversation, but if it's okay with you, could you get off of me? I'm sorry. I quickly roll to the side and leap up. Shiro gets up with a soft groan. Thanks. We stand around in another awkward silence. It's getting kinda late. I should probably head home now. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll finish up our slides and email them to you. Sounds good. We mumble some awkward goodbyes to each other and I hurry home. Oh god. So Shiro really does play Rivenwell Online. He seems like an avid player too. Good thing I snooped around his room. I wonder though, what would I have discovered if I had snooped around his computer? Don't know. Maybe in another playthrough. I wonder why he didn't want me to know about it. From the way he was acting, it doesn't seem like he's Alistair. No, he's Fiona! He's Fiona! Oh well, maybe Shira and I can exchange usernames later and search for Alistair together. Maybe when Merui logs in next time, she notices the way Fiona acts online. She acts just like Shira. So it must be her. Him. Whatever. Check email. Oh, new promo. Hey Rivenwellers, stop by the Cavern of Tears this weekend for our latest promotion. Kill at least 50 Sabbats. And you'll win a limited edition silver shield. We hope to see you all there. Shira slides. Merui, I attached the slides for our presentation. Sorry about today. Don't you worry about it. Let's study some more. Think I understand it now. That should be enough studying for today. Right. 29 intelligence, 9 social reputation, only 5 network reputation. Let's see it in the classroom again. Shira and I share. Don't mind if I join you for lunch? Not at all, we're friends, aren't we? Planning our presentation, alright. Work on the project again. We need to finish that project. Aww. Let's surf the net. Time to surf the net. Oh, these videos are pretty funny. Time for another day at school. Eat in the classroom. Work on the project again. Let's watch some TV. Just reruns. Can't keep my eyes open. Oh god. Rui! Huh? I wake up suddenly and stare around the classroom. A couple of kids are looking at me with smug looks on their faces. Is there something you'd like to share with the class, Rui? No. I glance to my side. Shira looks embarrassed. The teacher turns back to the chalkboard and Shira smiles at me apologetically. Sorry, the teacher was going to yell at you if you didn't wake up. He whispers to me under his breath. Heh, thanks for the save then. Oh, that's such a cute face. Are you feeling okay? It seems like something is bothering you. I'm fine, just sleepy. I see, I'll give you a copy of my notes after class so you can catch up on what we were talking about. Shira hands me a notebook as soon as class is over. I page through it quickly and his handwriting is pristine. These notes are actually really good, they're well organized and he's taken down all the important points from the teacher's lecture. I guess it's always the quiet ones who are the geniuses. I hope he doesn't think I'm an idiot. Let's work. I have 74 now. Let's study. Now in the classroom again. Class was pretty interesting today, wasn't it? For the parts I was awake for. Was it really that boring? I'm kidding, I think it was cool. Shira and I spent the rest of the lunch chatting with each other about whatever random stuff pops into our heads. Go to the mall. I can get the clothing I want. The spring dress. Yes. And the butterfly skirt. I wonder if these things... The Greek book has never come up. I wonder if the clothes come up. I haven't saved. Anyway, what I wonder is whether the things I buy even matter. I hope they do, but I can't be certain. Let's study some more. Oh, this was easy this time for me. Time for another lazy weekend at the mall. As I wander past the row of clothing stores, someone taps me on the shoulder. Hey, hey! Hey, what's up? Not much, just chilling. There's a game next week, so practice has been pretty brutal lately. Sorry to hear that, but at least you'll be ready for the game, right? Yeah, I sure hope so. How are things going with you right now? School going okay? Not bad, although I've got this month-long project I've been working on with Shira, and it's kinda tiring sometimes. As cool as Athens is, it gets boring after you've been writing about it for such a long time. Hang on, Shira, as in Shira Takayama? I think so, why? I hope you don't make him angry. What are you talking about? Do you know what his parents do? I think one's a doctor and the other's an engineer. Well, that's appropriately vague. What do you mean? They both work as private contractors for some very influential Japanese organizations. When Shira first came at our school, a couple of guys started picking on him. A few days later, they all transferred out to other schools. I don't know the details, but one of the guys was on my team and he was so scared he wouldn't tell me a thing. I don't know if he was threatened with legal action, physical harm or worse, but suffice to say, if that family wants anything, they'll get it. But if his family is really all that, then why is he going to our school? We're not exactly top tier. I have no clue, but just watch your step, okay? That was a weird conversation. I completely agree. the hell was that about? Anyway. Oh well, whatever happened with Shiro, he's still a nice kid. It's not like I plan to do anything bad to him anyway. I feel like playing Rivenwell online. Oh god. Greetings, Rui of the anger management issues. Your antics don't impress me. Oh yeah, and learn how to spell, unless you really did mean to cret me. Is that really the best you can do? Just so you know, I had a lot of fun with you this week. Oh, that's kind of you. I'm sure you'll have even more fun when I take back my blessed stone. You haven't given up on finding me yet, have you? What makes you say that? Well, you don't really seem that close to figuring out who I am. Do you need a hint? Do you need a life? Oh, burn, sick burn. Nice. Elegant as always. Well, I shall leave you to your fun then. I'll play a few hours, but my heart's really not in it. Talking with Alistair kinda ruined my mood. That's bad. Alright. Meet in the classroom. Work on the project. Yay! Oh, now the book actually worked. Here, I brought a book on ancient Greece. I found it at the bookstore. Thought it might be useful. This is great. I was looking for something like this. Really? Yeah, this book covers a lot of history, including how the different cities interacted. Most of the resources I found didn't talk much about Athens' relationship with other important cities of the time, so this will be really useful. Shiro flips through the book quickly and begins writing a few notes in his notebook. He looks like he's really serious about this. I probably shouldn't bother him. I turn back to my notes and try to work on my outline. I've already got a pretty good intro, but the rest is still fuzzy. I flip through all the notes that Shiro gave me and a couple printouts. Okay, I should probably mention this. I add a few more facts to my outline, but I'm starting to feel worn out. We've been working for a while already. I sneak a glance at Shiro, sitting next to me. He's still writing away, calmly and silently. I stare at my outline, but my mind is totally drawing a blank. I lean back against Shiro's bed and close my eyes for a moment. Maybe I just need to clear my mind for a bit. Oh. It feels like I only shut my eyes for a few seconds, but my mind feels really hazy, like I've been sleeping for a long time. I shift a bit, and I feel something warm beside me. Oh. Oh. I open my eyes slowly. This is Shiro's place, so I glance to my side to see Shiro leaning against me, asleep. Oh. What happened? I was resting and then... I shift slowly, trying hard not to wake Shiro. My mind is still a little fuzzy, but the situation is quickly becoming obvious. Shiro opens his eyes and glances down at me. Oh, how long was I? Not long. I look at the ground in front of me. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'm the one who fell asleep first. You fell asleep too? Yeah. Shiro smiles quietly. Looks like he wants to laugh. What's up? If we both fell asleep, I guess it means we have been working for too long. He laughs and shakes his head. I think it's a sign that we should stop here for today. Haha, sounds good to me. You're not mad at me, are you? Of course not, why would I be? I guess I just... Anyway, we should probably call it a day. Yeah, I'll see you in school then. I'll see you then. Let's watch TV. Nothing.